Hi guys, we finished designing and producing the samples of this collection. This collection has a premium look, but we are targeting to hit the mass market. In order to hit the mass market, we need to produce it with the right price. We had few challenges because from the design point of view, we needed to put the real marble here on the top. The real marble cost a lot of money, and if we did that, that would push the prices up and it automatically go to a premium or luxury segment. So for us to achieve this look and to keep the prices down, we needed to choose the melamine, which looks exactly the same as marble. In fact, it's safer because it will not crack, you can't break it, it's not as heavy, and it's 5 times cheaper. The challenge we have here with the marble, when we open the drawer, you can see the sides, and if you're really paying attention or you're a specialist in marble, you will be able to pick that this marble, this is not the real marble, by seeing this white line. However, for the final customer, especially if you're buying this collection at the right price, I don't think it matters. They won't really pay attention here. Then the next thing we paid attention to is the materials. For the design, we produced it out of oak. However, oak is an expensive timber, so we needed to save the cost where we could. We made the frame out of the solid wood, which are the parts here and here. The legs are made of solid wood as well, and everything else is made out of MDF veneer. The panels here is MDF veneer, and the drawer fronts is also MDF veneer. Because we applied these materials, we had the challenge here on the top. We have diagonal edge, which you can see, and if we made the samples in a light color, you would be able to see that it's MDF. However, because we are finishing it in a dark color, you can't see it and you won't be able to see what timber we are using. In fact, here at the back, we are using the pine. On the bed, this part here, the top is made out of pine with the oak veneer. Because it's dark color and usually it's covered by blanket, or even if it wasn't covered by blanket, the final consumer won't be able to pick that it's pine and not oak. Same we did with the side rails on the bed. The veneer is oak, and the rails itself is made out of pine. Here on the bed, some parts we cannot replace with pine or MDF veneer, so the bed's headboard is made out of solid frame, solid oak frame. This is oak, this is oak. Again, it's pushing the price up a little bit, but the panel inside is MDF veneer. Here we are going to put the a metal stripe. It's going to look good. The next challenge we had, the handles. The very first handles we picked were way too deep. They were 30 mm deep, and it didn't look proportionally right, especially on the bed sides. They were standing out too much and it just didn't look good. So we decreased the size down to 18 mm, and now it looks good from proportions point of view. This is double the price to this one. Obviously we want to make it less shiny and go with this option, otherwise it will be too expensive. The next challenge we have with the handle, that if we put it in the vertical lines like we do, and let the customer put the handles on themselves, they may put it not in a straight line, and you would have handles like that. So we had an option to put it in a traditional horizontal way, and then it's a safe option. However, it would ruin the whole design because the vertical lines is the big part of this design. So what we will do, we will be putting the handles on at the factory, and we will pack them in the boxes with the handles on. There will be a foam around it, and this way customer doesn't need to put it on themselves, and we will make sure that factory puts it straight. Then the next challenge, because we are saving the cost where we can, we used MDF drawer box. And the very first time when we painted it, I could still see the MDF. So I asked our factory to make the drawer boxes darker. And with this dark paint, it's matching the runners, and it looks more premium, and you can't see the materials which is MDF. This is how we produce the collection. For more videos about how we are designing and producing furniture in Vietnam for the mass market, follow this channel, subscribe, click like, and I'll see you guys in the following videos.